Hello, my YouTube friend. I'm back in the shop, and it's a giant mess. This time of year, it kind of slows down, so the shop's been kind of slow, so I haven't been really motivated to do too much work in the shop. But I gotta start cleaning it up and making it look nice. Let me give you an update of what's going on in the shop. Okay, in the front here, I have a whole bunch of bins of stuff I have to price out. It's clogging in the front of the store. I don't like having this much stuff. But as I always say, this time of year is moving season, so we're getting kind of overwhelmed with people trying to sell, and I'm actually turning some people away right now just because we have too much stuff in the shop and I need to get it processed and priced. I'm hoping by like the beginning of August, I'll be back to, I kind of actually want to save up and try to get another big collection to buy because that's a lot of fun and I know that's what you guys want to see the most of. I just bought a whole bunch of stuff from Matt and Sophia. I'll show you that in a minute. Some really cool like action figures and comics and stuff. I actually have a couple bins of stuff I bought from them last month that I just haven't had time to price out yet. So I figure we'll go through that as well. And then I have a whole bunch of these giant boxes still that I'm pricing out. These are all the stuff from that store that was closing down. And I'm still slowly going through it. I had to slow down a lot just because I'm not selling as much. So now we're going through maybe like a couple hundred a week. But I mean, there's fun stuff in here. You know, it's like I don't mind having a bunch of Simpsons stuff or, you know, the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff because it will sell. And then over there's some more boxes to price out. Okay, then I have remnants. My record guy dropped off a whole bunch of stuff on the weekend. I'm trying to price out the last pile of retro games right here. And then I got to figure out what to do with the rest. I have another box we are working on pricing out. We open up in about 2 hours, so I actually have 2 hours to try to clean up and get as much of this stuff out as I can. And then whatever's left, I'm going to just have to stack up as neatly as possible. I actually have these really cool Last Resort toys for sale. These really fun little run-amok figures, they're only $3 a piece. So I decided to get a whole bunch of those because I've been selling them a little bit here and there. I think they're really nice impulse buys, and I just think they're just really fun-looking figures. So they're $3 each, and then I'm selling, I believe, the sets of 6. So if you want all 6 in one color, it's 19 bucks. Actually, these I'd be willing to ship just because I know they're going to be kind of slow to sell, but I really like them. And then we have these really cool pumpkin vinyl figures that are $100 each. And if I can do that, his face plate pops off. So he has interchangeable plates. So there's like a pumpkin face and just a plain pumpkin, a skeleton face, and then like an angry pumpkin. That's cool. I'll have to fix these. I just knocked them over. It's kind of hard to keep figures set up in a shop like this, but I gotta do it every day. So these are really cool. I'm actually happy to have these in the shop. Hopefully they do pretty well because I would like to sell more of that kind of stuff. Okay, on this side, I still have residuals of stuff from the spring that I bought. Really need to get that. I have a giant pile of CDs that my record guy just brought in. We priced them all. We just haven't made room to put them out yet. This aisle is relatively organized right now. Just a little bit of cleaning. I have to do some sweeping. The DVDs, I think I need to thin them out pretty soon. I feel like we're just overstocked. And I like to leave just kind of better movies. This wall, I think the Pops, I need to organize a little bit. We've sold a little bit here and there. Like this shelf has some room opening up. Sales aren't as crazy right now as they were in the spring. It is what it is. During July, especially right now, it's like 92, 93 outside. It's supposed to get up to 98 today. Most of you guys in the country and probably around the world right now are experiencing this crazy heat. Ugh. I don't like it. I don't function very well when it's this hot. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do. But anyway, so this time of year, it warms up, so people don't want to get out of the house. July, a lot of people go on vacation in New York City, so there's less people around the shop. There's less people coming to New York for vacation. It's more of like July is just the season where most people leave New York. I don't think I get as many tourists coming in. And then it's also moving season. A lot of people are moving this time. So people are busy in July. So in August, it should get busy again. But until then, I just need to kind of clean and organize and get ready for that. And hopefully sell enough that I can keep paying my bills. And I want to restock. Like I said, I kind of want to save up and buy just another really big collection in August. So I can make a really big epic series of videos for you guys. I kind of missed when I was doing daily. It was a lot of fun. The only thing is, you guys wanted to see big epic pop hauls and not so much my day-to-day. And it's kind of hard to do that every day because I still have to sell this stuff. It's not like I can just keep buying it. I have to sell it too. All right, let's go to the other side. We just got the Ahsoka Hot Toys figure. She is awesome. It's going to take a little while to sell her. Usually Hot Toys don't sell right away. But once she kind of starts selling out from all the other retailers, she'll be hot. She'll sell really well for us. I usually just don't rush to sell hot toys. Like a lot of stores will get them and then sell them just for like a small profit. I kind of hold on to them and I sell them for about $300, which is about what retail is supposed to be. But a lot of shops will sell them for like $250, $275, and they're okay making like $20, $30. I rather just hold on to it. I kind of wait till the Christmas season. That's when they sell. They're cool though. If you want to sell them for $300, I do have them. I did sort through some of my Archie comic books this week, so I put a couple of the key issues I had out right there. Okay, on this side, this cabinet is starting to thin out a little bit. This shelf is still pretty full. I have room on the floor probably for 3 or 4 boxes, so I might just fill those up today with all the stuff I have to price out. But we've been keeping up with the shelves as we sell, so it's not too chaotic right now. A lot of pops in the shop right now, though. We're pretty well stocked at the moment. Just because I keep buying, but sales are slowing down, so I kind of hit like a brick wall a little bit. Oh, and then I have all these boxes still I have to price out from the overstock stuff. All right, I've been trying to get a few more comics out. Like this is just a box of Archie. Some cool older Archie stuff. I got my Spider-Man. It's pretty full right now. I've been trying to make some artist sections. I would like to kind of expand on that a little bit. Like over here, I think Terry Dotson, I keep filling up. They don't really sell that well, but I like his artwork. You know, Audie Granoff. So I'm trying to work on that. I really want to get more of the comics filled in right here. On this end, I did get the final shelf on the row set up so that I could put some of the clutter underneath, so it's not quite as messy here. And then I put some of the toys on top. I have to clean it over the weekend. It kind of got jumbled, so I do have to kind of reorganize that a bit. And then I got to figure out what I'm going to do in the middle just so the DVDs fit better. And then there's just a little bit of the clutter left on the back here that I got to work on. I also got this giant pile of posters from my record guy. I am not sure what I'm going to do with these. There's some cool like pop and rock posters and just some interesting stuff. But yeah, I got my work cut out right now. Got to try to organize. I think in the next couple weeks, I want to take all these little clutter piles and just all the little bits of mess in the shop. Just organize, make it clean, and then hopefully it gets really busy in August just so that I can sell all of this stuff. I also want to mention that for all the channel members, the curated mystery boxes are open right now. So if you're interested in a curated mystery box and you're a channel member, just read the message I left last week. It just kind of explains the instructions on how to get one of those curated mystery boxes, because I like doing those. If you have your want list put together on the Pop Price Guide and I have pops from your want list, then I'm able to do the boxes. So those instructions should be in the community tab for members. And for everyone else who's not a member, if you still want me to do just a random mystery box where it's $65 for $60 worth of pops, including one kind of nicer pop and a couple others to fill it in, just stuff that I think is kind of cool, I'm able to do those as well. If you want to do one of those, all you have to do is send $65 to PopFuzz at popfuzz.com via PayPal with just a note saying that you want a mystery box, and I'll put it together for you. Our $5 section of out-of-box pops is starting to grow a little bit. I might move this to a bigger section like on that wall. Once I need to clear this out though to make this area more functional. But I kind of like the out of box. We just have a lot of them for $5 a piece. The only ones we charge more is if they're more than like $20 retail. But if they're $20 under, we just put them out for $5. Okay, let me show you a collection of Funko Pops I'm buying from my friend Whitney. Okay, here's the collection of stuff I'm buying from Whitney. There's a lot of awesome out of print pops. The boxes are a little bit beat up, so they're not mint. They'll be a little bit discounted, but if there's some of these that you really want and you don't mind a little bit of a beat up box, you'll save some money on them. All right, let's go through this collection of stuff. Okay, from Step Brothers, we have Brendan Huff. We have a Jack Sparrow out of the box. I think that's actually going to go to Lucy. We have a Lucas. Edward Scissorhands, love that one. 11. We have a Mego figure of Young Frankenstein. Love that figure. We have a Batman Zur and Unmasked figure. Alien Queen Pop. Norman Bates. Swackhammer from Space Jam. Cthulhu, the New York Comic Con patina version. Love that one. Baskin Robbins Steve. Scott Pilgrim. That one's really cool. I actually have to double check if I need that one. Dr. Emmett Brown. Carrie. Ghostface. That's a really in-demand one that has some value. Buttercup. Bubbles. Ellen Ripley from Aliens. Ted from Bill and Ted's. I actually might need that one. I gotta double check. We have Steve with Baseball. It's the 2017 San Diego Comic-Con one. That one is in demand. We have Shane from The Walking Dead. We have Bill. We have Ash from Army of Darkness. And that's everything. But a fun little collection. Definitely has some value in these pops. You know, there's a lot of like $30 to $100 pops here. Since I've really cut back buying pops for myself this year, I think I've only added about 10 to my collection in the last 2 months. It's been kind of hard to be motivated to do content because I'm not as excited if I'm not collecting it. If I'm just buying and selling it, it's a job, and I'm not as thrilled for it. I really need to figure out a way to afford more space. It's so expensive in New York City. If I ever did have a big studio space, I'd probably be able to do so many more videos. But I've been having fun on the comics channel, at least. If you guys haven't been watching my comic videos and you just want to hear me excited about comic books and stuff, or if you like my comic videos, you just didn't realize I had a second channel, make sure you check out Pop Comics because I'm just making a lot of content there lately. My friend Sean just dropped off a pile of comic books he wanted $250 for. I'll probably owe him more once I add it all up. But yeah, I don't want to show all of it. I'm going to put these on Pop Comics soon. But yeah, there's some key issues. All right, let me see if I can do a little preview here. We got, stuff like that's in here. And some Silver Age and Bronze Age stuff. So lots of really cool comic books. I'll be filming those on Pop Comic Books probably in like a week or so. All right, it's been a very long, hot day. I did get a good amount done today. Let me just show you the results of the end of the day. All right, so over here we cleared out 2 or 3 of the big boxes. So there's a little bit more room here. That box is almost empty. I actually, you know what? I can bring this over. I still have a few more things I gotta place, but I'm gonna bring this box. Let's bring it over here. Bring this box over here. Put it on the floor over here so I can use it later. I'm gonna use it tomorrow. Okay, so as you can see right here, we got all these boxes full. Let me go back to the front here. Okay, so these we cleared out 2 or 3 of the big boxes, and then the 2 or 3 really big boxes that were there. I still have to find room to put that somewhere. And these comics and records, I'm going to put the comics on Pop Comics if you want to see what's in that box. The records I'm going to show you in my next video, I believe, and I have to price out some of this still. I think I'm going to work on that tomorrow. There's a little bit more I have to clean up over there. But I'm pretty happy with just how hot it is and miserable it is. I feel like we got a lot done today. All right, let me go back to the aisle just so I can show you what happened. Okay, so this area, I filled up this completely full with Pops now. This is like a giant Simpsons section right here, a whole bunch of Simpsons Pops. So that section's full. I gotta clear out that tray. Gotta work on this area a little bit. And then over here, I have a little bit more clutter to work on, but I'm just happy. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 boxes full. I think we started the day at 4, so I just filled those full. I got rid of a couple of the big boxes that had to be priced out right there. So I think by tomorrow we'll have this whole aisle cleared out, which will be awesome. And then I filled up the wall. The wall is packed now. Like I filled this case in a little bit. This area I consolidated, so there's a little bit more room for more expensive stuff. But like Dragon Ball Z is full. The game stuff is full, or the retro toys is full. Horror is pretty much full. I have a little bit of room for Tombstone right there. Music is almost full. I'm going to fit 3 music pops there tomorrow. Let's see. Games have some room, so I'll work on games a little bit tomorrow. Add Icons has a little bit of room on the bottom. Let's see. That's all DC. Disney. Marvel has room, so I'm going to put some more Marvel stuff out if I have it. Kind of running out of Marvel. I got to find a Marvel collection soon. And then down here we have the sports stuff. Sports is pretty full. I had room for some wrestling, so I'm going to try to fill that up tomorrow. I have like the Venom stuff there, Deadpool. Star Wars is almost full. I have room for 1 pop on Star Wars. So I found a lot of Star Wars stuff. I filled that full. And then down here, we just filled it up with just a whole bunch of the duplicates we had. And I have a little bit of room right there, so I'm going to fill that up with, like right here, I had a whole bunch of Inspector Gadgets. So all that is Inspector Gadget. I know it's not as fun just to have 1 pop, but I figure it's better to have it out on a shelf like this than in these boxes full. So I'm happy to have that full. This is all the Saint Seiya stuff. I filled this whole box full of that. And then that's all Pokemon. And this is all just a whole mix. And then this is all Dragon Ball and a little bit of other anime stuff. I did fix the top there a little bit. Oh, and then we added a few things here. I got a couple of these G.I. Joe brick sets. I was almost thinking about keeping them, but I don't know if I love the actual toy itself that much. But the box art's amazing. It's the old school G.I. Joe art box art. Someone will want that. They're relatively cheap. I have some Simpsons sets. I do have this one little pocket of Marvel room right there, so I'll have to find some more Marvel Pops. I have 1 empty box I'm going to fill up. So tomorrow I'm going to try to price all this out, and then just have it on the floor right here. Even if it's a lot of duplicates, I just want it out so people can dig through it. I might put a little bit here, and I might put some, you know, fill up a shelf space, or if there's like that shelf right there, I'll probably just put like a whole row of stuff right there. But yeah, it'll be pretty full. So we're at pretty high capacity of pops right now. We don't have a ton of like big Grail pops, but we just have a lot of fun, just like complete your sets, cool pops in the shop right now. This is another area. I got to tackle this area. I've been trying to tackle this area for months. Every time I start working on it, there's just like a whole other pile of stuff that comes in. This whole bin of video games, I got a price. I think this, I just have to kind of sort through and clean up. Tomorrow I'll get that done, I think. And then, oh, this is a whole bin of comic books that my record guy brought me. I already priced out a whole bunch. I tried to pull out the best ones, but there's a lot of like maybe $2 books in here that I got a price. A lot of Batman stuff. Stuff like this. Couple bucks. Not in the best shape, but for $2, people will buy a cool Batman comic book. Oh, and I have this bin of records I gotta work on. Maybe I'll tackle that tomorrow. You know, my goal for tomorrow is I have these 3 giant boxes right there. The 3 or 4 giant boxes back there. That record box. Let me get this front cleared out. If I get the front cleared out, then I feel like there's a lot more usable space just around the edges here that I could clean up. And then, this area I kind of have to tackle, but a lot of it is just more tedious stuff. Stuff like this, that's really awesome. He would sell really quick for $10, but I have to bag him up, hang him up, get a price on them. I just have to work on that. You know, just stuff that will take time for me to work on. And then there's stuff like this that's just empty boxes. Like, I just got to figure out what I want to do with that. Don't really have any use for it at the moment, but I also don't like to throw out pop boxes just because every once in a while they are needed. All right, I think I might head home and just sit in the air conditioner and maybe watch something. Although I'll probably be editing this video as soon as I get home, but still, I just want to sit in the air conditioner, maybe take a shower, cool down, and relax a little bit. And then I'll edit so that you guys can watch this video. I'm hoping to start doing videos again in the shop more regularly. Please give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment in the description below just to give it the algorithm a little push so the video does well, so that I'm motivated to do more videos. I want to do videos. I just don't like seeing videos kind of flop because then I'm not motivated to do them. And I want to be motivated because I love making videos. All right, thank you so much for watching. Bye.